Hey guys, and I wanted to do a different video, but since it's almost the 1 year anniversary for the Switch, I wanted to do a video just me letting out my inner fangirl of Nintendo and just gushing about, the Switch and like how it came to be. Like this thing, I remember the NX, and now it's gonna be a year, so yeah, I'm gonna gush about that. So as you all know, the Switch started off as the NX and everybody was speculating that it was a hybrid, which they were right, but I remember the concept art was so weird. There was different concept arts of what this could look like, and I'm like, please let that not be the case. That doesn't look too cute. Some of them were good. Some of them were just, whoa, that's a little too futuristic there. But it got closer to the date of the release of the console, and nobody knew what it was. Everyone was like, the console's due to release in a few months. We don't even know what it looks like, Nintendo. Give us something. And then they showed us this, Nightmare Fuel. I don't know, this scared me because it's creepy. I don't know, they could have done it in a more friendlier way, but yeah, we got this. And then we were like, okay, it's coming soon. We're gonna see what this thing is. So let's go. So we go to this Nintendo announcement, hype up, ready to see what, the Switch would be called, because it was still called the NX, and what it would look like, which is what everybody's thought, thinking it's a hybrid console. There was really nothing like it or anything to compare it to, so everyone was just speculating it detached this and it detached that, and you could detach the whole thing pretty much. But then Nintendo said we're gonna have an announcement, and then I remember when they had the name I didn't like. That was just bad from the start, but the name I didn't like. It grew on me, obviously, but and then when I saw it, there was this collective silence between me and my friends, and then we were all happy, but everyone was just happy but cautious. Everyone was just yay, but what the fuck kind of reaction that only Nintendo fans could know. It's yay, but it's what the fuck, how is this gonna work? So yeah, that's what most Nintendo fans were feeling. I can't speak for everybody, but I was feeling yay, I'm hyped, but what the fuck is that? And especially when they announced what the Joy-Cons would do, the rumble and stuff, that's when you got people who were what the fuck is that? So when they released what the Joy-Cons would do and the opening games, which the main game is Zelda. This is the shirt I wore to go get my Switch. It's kind of ratchet because I had to put a sticker on a t-shirt, but yeah, it was Zelda and 1-2 Switch, which I don't think anybody really, I mean, there were people who were yay, but there was other people who were just nay. I was in the nay, but they introduced I think ARMS, and their lineup was very bad. I know that. So the launch lineup was really bad, and Mario Odyssey was coming in the winter. So I remember people were really excited, really hyped, but everyone was cautious. There's a lot of videos circulating of is this gonna succeed? Is this gonna do well? Concerns about it, because there was barely any games at launch, and we didn't really know what the third-party input was gonna be yet. We just knew Skyrim, but that's it. We knew FIFA, but we didn't know how strong the third-party support was gonna be, and we didn't know how strong the indie scene was gonna be at the time either. So we were just all waiting in anticipation, and yeah, so we all waited till March 23rd, I think. And I went to the midnight release, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me feel bad saying this, but I saw people waiting in line who didn't pre-order, and I had to walk past them to get my Switch, and I kind of felt like shit, but not gonna lie, I was excited, like, nonetheless. So I got my stuff, I went home. The thing looked really foreign. Like I said, it doesn't look like a PlayStation, it doesn't look like an Xbox, it doesn't look like a Vita or a DS. It's in its own category. So I took it home. I played Breath of the Wild a lot. Cause like I said, there was no really strong like games at the moment. And my initial reaction was bad. Like, not bad, but I wasn't really impressed as I would want it to be. It was very barren at the time. There was no indies, there was no third parties, like really strong third parties. The lineup games were barely, like, the only thing that kept me playing was Zelda. And I was I was left just kind of disappointed, like, and Nintendo wasn't really giving us answers. So I was kind of disappointed at first with the Switch. I remember I was kind of negative towards it. I was like, yeah, I bought a Switch, but I should have bought it like another time because there's literally nothing to play. There's nothing to do. The console itself has no features, which is still doesn't have a lot of features, but it still doesn't have like apps or features or stuff like that. So I was pretty negative towards it. But as it went on, games started to pour like freaking hellfire, and we got announcements for ports, we got announcements for indies, we got announcements for third parties, we got announcements for first parties. We got so much shit, like, it was ridiculous. At first it was Splatoon, and then everything else came super quick. And now I'm like, I ran out of space in my game like case to put my games. And at the beginning I was like, why do I need so much space? I only have like Zelda there, maybe Splatoon and Mario Kart. But now I ran out of space, and now like my Switch is like full of games. And I use it like on the daily, and it's one of the best Nintendo consoles for me. Yeah, it was a pretty rocky start, but damn, they like revved it up. I'm like, why didn't they release these games or these indies in the beginning? Because everyone was just like grumpy, like, oh, we have nothing to play. Like, I went to go buy The Binding of Isaac, which I love, but the only reason I bought it was because I wanted something else to play other than Zelda and, you know, Mario Kart. So yeah, so I'm glad that the Switch is what it is now. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's an amazing console. It has its drawbacks, like the online and the voice chat and the power, kind of. So it has its drawbacks, but you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm here as a Nintendo fan, and I'm loving my Switch. It is like, I recommend it to everybody, gamer, not gamer, casual. My sister got one, she's not really a gamer, but I recommend it to a lot of people. It could be kind of pricey, that's the thing, it's a little pricey. That's part of why I was so salty in the beginning, because it was a lot of money and there was pretty much nothing in there. But now you get your money's worth and you'll have fun for a long time. So yeah, that's my gushing about the Switch, and happy 1-year birthday, Switch. So happy anniversary to Switch, and happy anniversary to Nintendo, if anybody sees this in the internets. And yeah, so I'm just gushing and being a fangirl, and I hope you guys enjoy your Switch if you have one. If you don't, I really recommend one. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy your Switches and enjoy this video. Leave a like if you like, leave your comments, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day. And I think this video should be going up early before the anniversary. With that being said, I need to get better at this outro, Jesus Christ. With that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome day. You can reach me on my Twitter at MandyLeePlays, and bye, and enjoy your Switch, and happy anniversary, Nintendo. Bye.